morning, Middle.
Good morning. This is Judge Anslone. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I am good. So I have a Nicholas Williams in custody, and he has a front of the court show cause this morning. And we probably didn't connect the two.
Okay.
Because
what was his name again?
Nicholas Williams.
Nicholas Williams. Okay, we can get him into you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Not a problem.
Bye-bye. All right, so I have a couple of people in here that I don't know who they are. Let's see. Good morning, Miss Underwood.
Good morning.
I have one violation of probation pickup. We don't have the paperwork on it yet, but I did email you that on Macy Wilt.
I have the information.
Good. All right, I have somebody that's logged in on a Motorola device. I'm going to send you a request to start your video. Can I ask your name, please?
Trevor Wyrick.
All right, thank you. So let me change your screen name. And I changed your screen name, so thank you. And let's see, I've got a couple other people, Mr. Wyrick. I'm trying to figure out who they are, so give me just a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to go through the cases that have been adjourned first. In the matter of Dorindo Williams versus Timothy Williams, that file number 1990-12245 DM. That matter's been adjourned to February 24th. In the matter of Jennifer Ellis versus Frank Gomes Jr., file number 1997-18973 DP. That matter has been dismissed. In the matter of Pamela Parker versus Charles Miller Jr., file number 2002-25512 DS. That matter has been adjourned to March 10 at 8 a.m. In the matter of Haley Ford versus Trent Williams, file number 2007-31368 DS, that matter has been dismissed. In the matter of Christiana Borst versus Christopher Holliday, file number 2007-31853 DP, that matter has been adjourned to February 10. In the matter of Raquel Tyndall versus Isaiah Kupshaw, file number 2007-32109 DP. That matter has been adjourned to February 3rd at 8 a.m. In the matter of Kayla Forrest versus Blake Rinke, file number 2010-35508 DP. That matter has been adjourned to February 24th. In the matter of David Shords versus Jessica Shords, file number, oh, I might have her, hold on. I have a couple. So, all right, I have somebody who's logged in with the name Jess. Are you Jessica Shords, formerly Jessica Shords? Are you Jessica, formerly Shorts?
No,
Okay, what is your name?
it's Delion for Rodriguez.
Say it again?
It's it's Delion Rodriguez.
Yeah, what is your name?
Jessica. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Judge Anslin. Yes, it's Jessica I have it Jess for short. My apologies.
No, what's your last name? Just so I know.
Delion.
Okay. All right, got it. All right, I'm gonna change your screen name for a minute. All right. Can I
My
have somebody on
apologies.
an iPhone? Can I ask your name, please? I just sent you a request to start your video.
Tim Churchill, checking in on the Williams show cause proceeding.
Right, so give us a minute. We are not there yet, so hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute, or I'm gonna change your screen name so I know where you are. All right, and so David Shorts versus Jessica Shorts, file number 20-47465 DM. That's adjourned to February 3rd. In the matter of Sarah Suchman versus, in the matter of Sarah Suchman versus Thomas Covell, file number 23-51283 DS. That matter's been dismissed. All right, so Mr. Wyrick, you want to come on up? Oh, no. Are you Mr. Wyrick? No.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. South. Oh, there you are, Mr. Wyrick. Okay, Mr. Southwell, you can come up. He raised his hand. I thought he was who I was looking for. Okay. All right. We have a lot of Wyricks this morning, so I don't have Whitney though. So, Trevor Wyrick, I'll be with you in a minute.
Fine.
Mr. Southwell. All right, in the matter of Whitney Wyrick versus Kevin Southwell, file number 2010-35643 DP. Okay, so, so it looks like, all right, you have 0 monthly charge, you have an arrearage of $20,877. Made a payment back in June of $300. We do show income withholding was taken out in December. You showed proof of it, but we're not receiving it because the garnishment company is not working with the company you work for anymore. So, yeah, so, all right, so Mr. Southwell, are you still working at Quality Cleaning?
Yes,
Can you come in and make a payment every week
I could, yeah, I mean, if they're not
or
gonna take
pay
it out.
online?
Yeah, either way, I mean, as long as they're not gonna take it out, then I can make the payment, but if they're gonna continue to take it
So
out.
you've gotten a couple paychecks since December 6th,
Yes,
and are they taking it out?
yes, absolutely.
So,
I actually brought, my caseworker in a copy, so she could see, you know.
after December 6th, what about like the last 3 weeks?
No, I don't even have a copy of the last three, but I can get them to show, yes, I can,
But, okay, but if you're understanding it's coming out,
yes, it is.
okay, all right, okay, and do you get paid weekly or bi-weekly?
Weekly,
Weekly, how many kids you got?
just one.
Just one, this one? Okay, and what do you bring it home every week?
It depends on the week, to be honest.
Like $100, $200, $300, $400?
Like 250, 300.
Okay. All right, so I want to keep the income withholding the way it is. If you could bring your paychecks, print them off and bring them into your caseworker, it's Miss Cam. As long as those payments are coming out, we just got to get them to us.
Okay.
So, I would talk to your employer, but if you can bring those paychecks in, if you need to check your paycheck, and if money isn't coming out, then you need to come here and make a payment or make it online.
Right, no, I understand that.
Okay, all right, okay, you know, I don't think, Miss Cam, I ordered a specific amount before. Can you tell that, Miss Cam?
Let me see, Judge, sorry. While I'm looking, I did contact the owner of Quality Cleaning and I haven't received any message, phone calls back, and I did send out a letter last week as well.
I'm gonna keep it the way it is, to start paying this down. So that 82.64 paycheck and, print out those paychecks and bring them to Miss Cam. And I'm gonna adjourn this to February 24 to see if we can figure out what's going on.
Your
So,
Honor,
yeah.
I was able to look this up real quick. It looks like you ordered him to pay $200 a month going forward.
That's what I usually would, yeah.
You take.
So that's what I'm asking for is $200 a month. So just bring those pay stubs in and we'll, Ms. Cam, if we can adjust that so it's $50 per paycheck a week or $100 biweekly.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right. So I'll see you back on February 24th at 8 o'clock. All right.
Thank
So
you.
get that together and bring that to her. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Trevor Wyrick, let me find you. All right. This is in the matter of this is in the matter of Trevor Wyrick versus Courtney Avila. File number 21-48892 UM. Let's see, are my waiting room? All right, so this is a rearages only case. Mr. Wyrick, you have an arrearage of like $26,488.07. The last payment we got was $600 in May of 22. So
I just made a payment on the 6th. It was $1,000.
All right, are we able to, I know I don't have Ms. Senkowitz here, but Mr. Vasquez or Ms. Cam, can you verify that?
I show no pending payments. I think it would have
Receipt right
been,
here.
Did you make that in person?
Yes, I did, down at the Lucas County Treasurer's Office where I have always paid it.
So you paid it in Ohio?
Yes, ma'am, I live in Ohio. And my child support is through Lucas County. I don't even know why you guys are involved again. I don't live in Michigan.
So we have the address Park Street in Toledo.
Yes, ma'am. And I
And
wouldn't
then we
even known. I wouldn't
Hold on.
even known. I'm sorry.
I show we served you in Rollin, Michigan.
And I've never lived in Rowan, Michigan.
All right, so if you're in Toledo, I need you to bring that paper to our front of the court. I need you to take a ride out and bring that to us so we can see it.
Ma'am, I have a hard time getting 15 minutes away, let alone an hour away.
You gotta get it to me so I can figure out what's going on. Mr. Vasquez or Ms. Cam, do we have any information on whether that case was ever out of Ohio?
It was supposed to be dropped.
I wasn't talking to you, Mr. Wyrick. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Your Honor, I don't have that information in front of me. I would have to speak with Ms. Sinkowitz on that. But I'm not sure if he's supposed to be making it to Ohio or directly to us now. I'm not sure. I don't have that information.
So, Mr. Wyrick, do you have email access?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Mr. Vasquez, I'm just gonna adjourn this out to the end of the month, but if I could put you in a breakout room with him, Mr. Vasquez, could you get an email address to him where he can email a copy of that?
Yeah, it's just the front of the court email.
Okay, can
All
I
right,
get that out
let me
now?
grab a pen
Yeah.
so I can write it
Okay.
down. Let me grab a pen so I can write it down.
Okay.
All right.
All right, slowly, Mr. Vasquez, please.
Yep. F is in Frank, O is in Ocean, C as in Charlie, at Lenawee. .mi.
Lena, Lenawee is Lenawee.
.mi. .us.
So it's FOC at Lenawee dot mi dot US.
Correct.
All right, so Mr. Wyrick, I'm gonna adjourn this to February 24th so that we can look at whatever this is at 8 a.m. and make sure you get that emailed out, okay?
You said February 26th?
24 at 8 a.m.
February 24, 8 a.m. And what do I got to do? Email this a copy of this receipt to you?
Yep, and then in that email, you can explain the payments you've been making in Toledo, and the caseworker will investigate a little bit. All right?
Well, I've been trying to get them to lower my payments because I'm trying to get my driver's license, but they don't want to give me an inch.
No, I'm sorry. We do like to make sure parents get child support. So, all right, Mr. Wyrick, you have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
The jail Zoom's not, audio and video is not connected, so we're waiting on that. And let's see, Jessica Delion. You.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Williams. I'll take you. All right.
I did not see Mr. Hotchkiss on. Him and I spoke before I came in and reported.
Is he on this?
I see names, but I don't see him.
No, did you hire him to do this? The Friends
Yes,
Court
I did.
show cause?
Yep.
Okay, well, he's not here. So, I've got about 5 minutes, so we can wait and see if he shows up. All right, let's go to Jessica Delion. Who's the other party on your case? Miss Delion, I did mute you earlier. Oh, there you go. Miss Delion, could you, there you
James
go. Miss Delion, who is the
James
other party on your case?
James Rodriguez.
Your Honor, I only show that case in Judge Olsaver's court this morning.
All right, Miss Delion, you're in the wrong court. So I'm gonna check to you the Zoom number. Hold on. I'm gonna send you the Zoom number for the other court. So Mr. Vasquez, that's in front of Judge Olsaver.
Actually, Your Honor, I just looked. He has a case with he has a different case over in Judge Olsaver. I don't show his case with Miss Delion active today. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, to be honest with you.
Right. So
Yeah, they told me we had a hearing this morning for a show cause at 8 o'clock. With.
mine's different. It's not, we don't have the same docket.
Okay, no, mine's different because I spaced it different.
No, but I mean, I don't even have some of those names.
Okay.
All right, so Miss Delion, it doesn't look like I have your case going this morning, all right?
Okay.
And I'm not sure
Cause
why.
I have, it showed, I have a screenshot of the docket showing that we're on there.
You can contact Ms. Stevenson. I'm not sure. I don't have any other information.
Yeah. So Ms. Delion, I have no more information than that because I don't actually get files for show causes. But for whatever reason, it might have been on the docket and it was removed. You might want to reach out to your caseworker, Ms. Stevenson.
Is she in the office? Do you know?
Mr. Vasquez, do you know?
She
I'm
should be.
assuming so. She might
Yes,
be
she's
zooming with the other court, but
she's
maybe
in
call in about an hour.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Your Honor, do you have a Kyle Loar?
Yep, I got him. I'm gonna bring him in right now. Laura, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. This is in the matter of Jennifer Loar versus Kyle Loar, file number 2013-38954 DM. So Mr. Loar, we are here on a friend of the court show cause. Shows that you're ordered to pay $299 a month in child support. As of today's date, you have an arrearage of $40,316.54. Looks like in November, your income withholding paid the full amount, but in December, we only received $4.86. So Mr. Loar, what happened with your job?
I still have my job. I was waiting for it to start to come out automatically on my check, and apparently it hasn't. So I have to figure that out.
Is it the same job you were working in November?
Yes, ma'am.
So it came out in November, but now it's not, it didn't come out in December. Did it come out of your check? Did you check your pay stubs?
Yeah, it's not on my check. So I need to figure out.
So you
where
went
my work.
online and made a payment?
Pardon, ma'am?
Since they didn't take the money out, did you go online and make a payment?
No, I haven't yet.
Why not?
I was waiting for this meeting to find out if you had received it on your end, and then I'm gonna have to figure out why my work is not having the withholding again.
Okay, so Mr. Loar, if it doesn't come out of your check, obviously it's not being paid to us. You need to make that payment online. Every week or every bi-week, you need to make your full payment until it starts coming out. Otherwise, you're just deeper and deeper in arrearages, and I'm surprised the AG's office hasn't charged you with a felony yet. So, Mr. Loar, how much, since you haven't had the money taken out, how much can you pay today online?
The $299.
Okay, so you're gonna pay that today online?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Mr. Loar, you are still living in Grand Rapids?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to set this over to, I'm gonna set this over to March 10. So when we come back on March 10, I want to see that you made the $299 today and you made the $299 for February. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So break it down. If you get paid every week and they didn't take it out of your check, make that weekly portion online, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we will see you back on March, what did I say? March 10.
Yeah, March
Thank you.
Thank you.
At 8 a.m. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I have somebody who's logged in under S. Kelly. Can I ask your name, please?
Stephen Kelly.
All right, I'll find you. All right, in the matter of Darcy Satterlaw versus Stephen Kelly, file number 24-51348DS. This is a date time set for a show cause. Mr. Kelly, you have a lower arrearage. You're ordered to pay $155 a month in child support. You have an arrearage of $1,958. So are you currently employed?
I
You look
am.
like you're
Yes, I'm at work right now. I had a delivery I had to make this morning that I couldn't miss.
So who are you working for?
It's a company in Wisconsin called Pleasant Prairie Transportation. It's a trucking company.
Okay, and are you working in you're in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So, okay, how long you been working there?
Since the beginning of September.
Okay, Mr. Anderson, do we have that employer information?
Yes, we do. We just haven't received anything from them yet.
Mr. Kelly, do you check your paychecks to see if that money is being withdrawn?
I did this last couple of weeks because Miss Adela had asked me about that. And I was under the impression it was just an automatic thing that came out of my check, and it hasn't been. But at the same time that she mentioned that, I got the letter for this hearing.
Mr. Kelly, you don't owe a whole lot of money. We'll probably get it from your taxes, but Mr. Kelly, if they don't take it out of your check, like if you get paid weekly, if they don't take it out that week, you need to make that weekly amount online for us, because otherwise you're just racking up an arrearage. So until they start taking it out of your check, I mean, you get paid bi-weekly or weekly?
Bi-weekly.
All right. So every 2 weeks, you need to make half that payment if they haven't taken it out of your paycheck. Okay.
I wasn't aware I could pay it online. I said, I thought since it was a court order that it just automatically came out. I have 2 friends that pay child support, and they said,
right, but we send the
out.
information to your employer, and until they start taking it out, you still got to pay it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that there was a way to pay it online, or I would have. I have no problem paying it. I just assumed it was already coming.
So, Mr. Anderson, it's the Michigan Child Support. What's the website? Michigan.
If you the easiest way is just to go to like Google and type in Michigan Child Support. That'll take you there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Kelly, I'm going to set this out to March 10 to make sure you're doing that. And once it starts coming out of your check, you obviously don't need to do that anymore. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I can go on that and make a payment right now. Actually, I've just been, the last time I checked my pay stubs prior to this was my last employer. I don't check them unless I feel like I have, a shortage of money. And my current employer is super honest, so I've had no reason to check them.
Not a problem. All right. Well, you have a good day. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Rodney Murphy.
Oh, Mr. Murphy. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Williams, you want to go ahead and start your video again? Mr. Williams, I don't have Mr. Hotchkiss, so I'm Mr. Churchill. I'm going to set this over to the next Monday docket I have, which is January 27 at 8 a.m. So, Mr. Williams, I'll set this over to January 27 at 8 a.m. to see if Mr. Hotchkiss appears. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very well, Your Honor. Thank you.
Have a good day, Mr. Churchill. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Your Honor, was that Nicholas Williams?
Yeah, it was. So I'm sorry, I guess I thought I called it earlier. I did call it earlier. Yeah, it's Mr. Williams. We'll set that over to January 27 at 8 a.m. I gave him 30 days on Friday, so he's not going anywhere.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, in the matter of Dakota Matson versus Isidore Casares, file number 2018-451590S. Is he in custody? Like MDOC? I'm talking to caseworker.
I have no idea, Your Honor. Payments were coming in, so I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. All right. So in the matter of Dakota Matson versus Isidore Casares. This is date time set for show cause. Last payment we received was $44.79 on October 25. There's an arrearage of $9,569.02. Gonna issue a bench warrant. And I'm gonna set bond in the amount of 3,000 cash. In the matter of Jasmine Carver versus Carrie McQueen, file number 23-50743. DP, Ms. Carver was ordered to appear. She's failed to do so. I'm going to issue a bench warrant for her arrest. The set bond in the amount of $1,500 cash. All right, so Mr. Murphy, you want to come on up? Okay, so this is, do you have this one, Joanne?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, this is in the matter of Penny Candy Good Morrison versus Rodney Michael Murphy, file number 1988-9816 DP. Mr. Murphy is present in person. So Mr. Murphy, this is an arrearages only case. You have an arrearage of $5,737.29. We did get a payment of $10 back on January 5. This is an Ohio case, and Ohio asked for a show cause because up until that January payment, we haven't received any money on this since 2021. So, Mr. Murphy, are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you working at?
I work at UPS.
Okay.
I've had a wage assignment for the past 3 years taken out. The reason that it's not going to the one case is because all the money for the past 2.
So if you have an active case, it's gonna go to that.
Yes, and so it took, even though the wage assignments were clearly designated to go to each one, they were taken both.
So it doesn't work that way. When you have an arrearages only case and you have an active case, the money's gonna go to the active one.
I understand that, but that's the reason that it popped up showing that I wasn't paying.
Right.
On the other one is because everything was going to one.
Okay, so what is the monthly amount you're supposed to pay on the other case?
Well, I don't even really know. All I've been going by, Your Honor, is like balances that my state offset notices have been showing me. And
All right, so every week you get a paycheck. How much comes out of your paycheck for child support?
it's been usually $22.30, I believe. $10 is supposed to go to one case. And
Is your other
$12
case arrearages only too?
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
So you have 2 arrearages only case?
And as far as I know.
And you're working full-time at UPS?
No, I just work part-time.
Okay, and they're only
20
taking $22 out of a week?
It's $10 a week for the 4759 case and $12.30 a week for the 9816 DP.
Okay, and
actually the court, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. The court paper that I got sent on the back page shows a total docket balance on this one of $2,541.96. 1516 of that, $1,516.71 was birth expenses. And then I just got mailed over.
okay, so listen to me. I don't care about any of that because we're not here for that.
Okay.
So I just need you to make a monthly payment.
I have been, Your Honor.
Okay,
It's been
but
taken.
if it's not going towards this case, you need to make it otherwise. So Miss Senkowitz is not here today, but so you get paid every week.
Yes, ma'am.
So they're supposed to take 10 out a week for this case, 10 out a week for that case.
$12.30, yes.
Okay, so.
And my understanding is the other case is down to like $600.
Great.
And also before I just got a letter from the Michigan Office of Child Support saying that I'm being forgiven for the birth expenses, which on the back.
Yep.
So that would take off $1,516.
Have the birth expenses been removed from this file, Ms. Cam or Mr. Anderson?
Yes, it has.
And so what's the balance after the birth expenses are taken off?
It is $5,714.99.
That can't be right. I don't understand why my paper, my balance right here shows $2,541.
So what I would say to you, probably, your best bet is to go down to front of the court. Is Ms. Senkowitz here today?
She is, and she's in Judge Olsaver's clerk.
Okay, so Ms. Senkowitz is zooming next door, the judge next door. So what I'm gonna do is send you down to talk to her because she has your whole file. I just have a piece of paper.
I understand.
So she has your whole file and she'll go through and explain that to you. And then I'm gonna set this over to February 24. And then
Your Honor, I've been
hold on, listen to the
diligently
words that are coming out of my mouth. Stop talking.
Sorry.
It's okay. I know you've got a lot of questions, but I don't have those answers because I don't have your file. I'm not here on your file. I'm just here on the show cause. So February 24th will be your next court date. You can Zoom for that. So you don't have to appear in person, but I want you to go downstairs, wait for Ms. Senkowitz. She has your file and she can go through and explain and answer all your questions, okay?
Well, I have 2 kids of my own right now, and their mom is dying of leukemia. So this past month, because I got this notice, and then she tells me that she sends me a voicemail saying she's gonna get this dismissed and get with the other caseworker and get my income withholdings.
I don't know any of that and I can't do anything about that. So I'm sorry about your other children's mothers, but you need to go down to front of the court and we'll see you back on February 24th at 8 a.m. Okay? All right, she should be able to answer your questions. All right. I believe that completes our front of the court show cause docket. You guys you're all here. So is there something I didn't call?
I don't believe so.
I think we're all set. Thank you.
All right. Thank you all. Have a good day.